So, have you heard about that new slot game, Fangtastic Freespins?
Fangtastic Freespins? Can't say I have. What's it about?
It's this vampire-themed slot by Pragmatic Play. I tried it last night, and honestly, it's one of the most immersive games I've played lately.
Oh yeah? What makes it stand out?
Well, for starters, the atmosphere is just incredible. You fire it up, and it's like stepping into a Gothic castle. The graphics are so vivid, deep reds and blues that really draw you in. It sets the mood perfectly.
Sounds like they nailed the theme.
Yeah, and the reels are set against this creepy backdrop with gargoyles and flickering candles. I half expected to hear wolves howling in the background. The immersion is top-notch.
That's impressive. Do they do anything special with the symbols?
Oh, absolutely. The symbols are really well designed. You've got playing cards covered in cobwebs, chalices of blood, ornate crosses, and of course, our fanged friends.
Nice.
It's clear they put a lot of effort into the details.
So they went all out on the vampire theme.
Definitely. But it's not just about looks. The gameplay is solid too. It's a standard 5x3 reel setup, but the features make it really engaging.
Like what features?
Well, there's the wild symbol, a menacing vampire with glowing red eyes. Every time it appears, it substitutes for other symbols, which is always exciting.
Yeah.
And then there's the free spins feature, which is where the game really shines.
Oh, I love free spins. How do you trigger them?
You need to land 3 or more scatter symbols, these ornate golden keys. The anticipation when you've got 2 scatters and the reels are still spinning is intense.
Right. I know that feeling. So what happens once you trigger them?
When I finally got the 3rd one, the screen just exploded with bats, and I was taken to this incredible bonus round. During the free spins, they introduce multipliers and extra wilds, so your chances of hitting big wins are much higher.
Wow.
I was watching my winnings multiply, couldn't stop grinning.
That does sound exciting. Is the free spins round different from the base game in terms of visuals?
Yeah, they ramp up the atmosphere even more. The background changes slightly, and the music intensifies. It really makes you feel like something big is happening.
Nice. That's great attention to detail.
Yeah, and the game's RTP is 96.51%, which is pretty generous.
Oh, that's good to know. But you mentioned something about volatility earlier.
Right, it's a high volatility slot, so the wins can be less frequent but larger when they happen.
High volatility can be a bit risky, though. Don't you find it frustrating when you're not hitting wins regularly?
Sometimes, yeah. But for me, the potential for big wins makes it worth it. It's like a roller coaster ride. The highs are really high.
I suppose it depends on your risk tolerance. Personally, I prefer more consistent payouts.
That's fair. High volatility isn't for everyone. But even when I'm not winning big, the game keeps me entertained. The animations and sound design are just that good.
Do they have any other features that keep you engaged?
Well, they've got these random events where sometimes the vampire appears and adds extra wilds to the reels during the base game. It keeps things interesting.
Oh, cool. That does sound fun. Maybe that would balance out the high volatility for me.
It might. And playing with the sound on really enhances those moments. The eerie soundtrack and effects make the experience more immersive.
Interesting.
I usually mute the sound, but not for this game.
Maybe I'll have to try it with headphones then.
Definitely. Just remember to set your limits. It's easy to get carried away when you're immersed.
Right. Speaking of which, how do you manage that with high volatility games?
I always set a budget before I start and stick to it, no matter what. It's important to play responsibly.
Agreed. I think sometimes people can get caught up chasing losses.
Exactly. It's all about having fun. If it stops being fun, it's time to take a break.
Wise words. So overall, you'd recommend Fangtastic Freespins?
Yes, definitely. If you're into vampire themes and don't mind high volatility, it's a fantastic game. The visuals, the gameplay, the features, they all come together really well.
You've piqued my interest. I'll have to give it a try. Maybe it'll change my mind about high volatility slots.
That'd be great. Let me know what you think after you play.
Will do. And who knows, maybe I'll end up preferring these kinds of games after all.
Could be. Always good to try new things.
Indeed. Well, thanks for the recommendation.
No problem. Happy spinning.